today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
Some adjustments to the field.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
First ball of the match. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum. Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Shafiq, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Broad, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Broad from the south end.
Might look to go big again here.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. England with a massive shout. England having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Now I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Broad with a great delivery there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Broad over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a boundary save for sure. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
End of the 4th over. South Australia are now 24 for 1.
How will he reply?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Chance to run 2. Driven through cover, just the 1. Cracks off the bat, nice shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. South Australia are 32 for 1.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
How will the bowler respond?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. They scamper through for a single. Good running. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear. The batter looks really annoyed with that one. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. McMillan taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Out. That's a special catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's the end of the power play. South Australia are now on 36 for 3.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Will continue for the next 5 balls.
First ball for the batter, coming in. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. England has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No. Terrible shot. Well, that'll be an over best forgotten, and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, and it's truly time for a bowling change. Broad from the north end. Hooked away. Oh, what a sound off the bat, and it's going to go way out there past the fielder and into the stands. Crowd loved that one.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Nicely played. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. 10 runs added there. South Australia are 55 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Needs a direct hit. Great shot. At least one on offer. Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Swan from the south end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Shafiq, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A few moves made in the field.
Nearly gets the edge. Swan with a great delivery there. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Over. South Australia are 82 for 3.
End of the 10th over. South Australia are now 82 for 3.
Flintoff into the attack now from the south end.
A few moves made in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, how did that miss? That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. South Australia are 84 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Flintoff from the north end. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Nicely played. Just runs 1. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs a direct hit.
The batter brings up his half-century.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
South Australia are now 103 for 3.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Edged, but there's no first slip and the keeper just couldn't get there.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square. The batters should pick up 2. Wow, that's missed a lot. 7 runs added in that over. South Australia are 110 for 3.
End of the 13th over. South Australia are now on 110 for 3. And we will have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfectly timed.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Needs a dot ball.
Oh, what a brilliant catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
He's got their tail up.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of
15 runs added there. South Australia are 125 for 4. Flintoff from the south end.
How will he reply?
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Bowling.
Hit that hard and fast.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. The captain's going to change things around in the field. How will the bowler respond?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End
of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. South Australia are 143 for 4.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Going with spin now.
Might look to go big again here.
That's a spot.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Good running. They should come back for 2. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Good pick up. Big chance.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 11 runs added there. South Australia are 168 for 4.
End of the 17th over. South Australia are now on 168 for 4.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Shafiq, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attack.
Partner, and they're ready to go again.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? There's a chance if it hits. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
South Australia are now on 100.
Broad coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. England goes up with a huge appeal, but I don't think it's done enough. Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
England will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Chance to run 2. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Trouble. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
7 runs added there. South Australia are 190 for 7.
South Australia are now on 190 for 7.
Going with pace now. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, that was met. There's an element of Linsanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Bosch taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Needs a direct hit. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
South Australia are now on 205 for 8. The bowler will continue.
Final over in this innings. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but still it goes for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
There'll be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
And that's the end of the innings. South Australia have set a target of 226 runs.